Hello everyone, today I'm going to give a brief overview of Week 9, which focuses on social security, retirement planning, and superannuation in Australia. The topic is important because retirement planning is not only about saving money, but also about understanding how government support and superannuation work together. According to the slides, this week has like 4 learning objects. Understand the Australian social security system, expand the Australian superannuation system, calculate the financial independence, identify useful super strategies. So, for the first part, the system is designed to redistribute income and provide support to people in need. It is mainly administered through Services Australia and Centrelink. The slides show that social security payments include age pension, disability support pension, job seeker payment, youth allowance, and all study, app study, and subsidized student loans. These payments are generally mentally tested, which means the government looks at a person's income and assets to decide eligibility. A key example is the age pension. It is available for eligible older Australians, generally from age like 67. And it depends on both asset test and then income test. The main home is exempt from the asset test, but other financial assets may be assessed using deeming rules. If the person does not actually earn that account, this shows that retirement income in Australia is partly supported by government benefits, but only for those who meet the eligibility conditions. So let's talk about the Australian superannuation system. Australia uses a 3-pillar retirement income system. These pillars are the age pension, compulsory employer super contributions through the super guarantee, and voluntary private savings. Superannuation is therefore a main part of retirement planning. In most cases, employers contribute regularly into a worker's super fund, and these concessional contributions are usually taxed at 15%, which is lower than many people's marginal tax rate. So the slides also distinguish between accumulation funds and defined benefit funds, although accumulation funds are now much more common in Australia. Another important point is that there are limits on how much people can contribute into super and still receive tax concessions. There are also different ways to build super, including employer contributions, salary sacrifice, personal contributions, spouse contributions, and government co-contributions. And another key issue is when super can be assessed. Not only the preservation age 60, but assets also depends on meeting a condition of release, such as retirement. However, there are some exceptions, including severe financial hardship, compassionate grants, and the first home super saver scheme. And the lecture introduces the idea of financial independence. This means having enough wealth to fund future living expenses without relying on work income. And finally, the lecture discusses several super strategies, also include making additional contributions into super, using the first home super saver scheme, and choosing a high growth investment option when young, increasing contribution later in life. So in conclusion, this work shows that retirement planning in Australia depends on both government support and personal financial decisions. The social security system provides a safety net. So understanding this are quite important for us. Thank you.